I'm gonna be honest, this is quite nerdy what I'm about to do. Just felt it was important to say that from the outset. Alright, let's go. We have a right evening on our hands. So there's a couple of ingredients I need in order to capture what I want to capture tonight. So the first thing I need is darkness. Now, we're here, sun is setting. The sun is actually just set. I'm also in the mountains because I feel anyway, in Dublin, there's probably few places you can go other than the mountains where you're going to get proper darkness. Evening, mountains, darkness, tick the box. Next thing I need is clear skies. Not too many clouds, we're looking good. For fuck's sake. So what I am trying to capture tonight is the International Space Station. This whole kind of obsession thing started a few months ago when I was out for a walk with my little fella and he looked up and said, "Oh Daddy, look, a star." And I thought to myself, that is a very bright star and that star is moving very fast. It was the International Space Station that was going over our heads. I cannot believe that the International Space Station passes over our heads and it's visible to the naked eye. I think that's incredible.
So if you do want to head out and spot the space station, you don't even need a telescope and you don't actually even need to head to the mountains. All you need is a clear sky and to know when and where to look up, which is where you might need some help.
So obviously when it comes to a satellite that's hundreds of miles in the sky and it's going God knows what speed, you know, it might be hard to spot the thing without a little bit of help. So I use an app, there's websites you can go onto, but this app essentially will notify me when the International Space Station is going to pass over, what times, and in what part of the sky. So the next visible pass of the space station, it's telling me, is 1 hour and 7 minutes away. It'll appear above the south and will disappear above east-southeast. Compass. This Jesus Christ. It's gonna rise here and it's gonna disappear here. Okay, I literally could not be in a worse spot right now. Okay, I need to find a better place. I need somewhere where south to east I have a good clear line of sight. And this is not that place.
So the problem I had here was that on its next passover, the International Space Station wasn't due to rise particularly high above the horizon. So that meant I needed to make sure I picked somewhere that wouldn't have any mountains in front of me blocking the view.
I literally was passing this spot and I thought, hang on, there's a nice little opening here. It's pretty much the window we need. I think this might be perfect. I'm passing the time looking up some stuff around the International Space Station on my phone. How have I not been obsessed with this thing my entire life? So it was launched back in 1998 and there's been astronauts on board it ever since. Like, it constantly has human beings on board. It can fly itself around the globe in 90 minutes. It's travelling at 5 miles per second. It's about the size of a football field, but it's 408 kilometres above the surface of the Earth. Imagine being able to see anything from 400 kilometers away. It has huge kind of solar panels on it in order to power itself, and that's why we can see it, because it's the sun's light reflecting off of those. That's what you're seeing when it's moving through the sky. Well, I wanted dark, and in fairness, I know I have sunglasses still on. Yeah, I definitely got dark. I would be lying if I didn't say I'm a little bit freaked out. The only thing I will say is the mountains are buzzing tonight. There's the amount of people around here. I just got a text from my sister, and I'd imagine this is what it has something to do with. There is apparently some form of an alert. There's some sort of a solar storm, and people think there's a good chance of seeing the Aurora, which is obviously very, very unusual for this part of the world. But anyway, I'm here to spot the space station. If we spot something else, fantastic. But we're here to spot the space station. Hopefully, if it does appear, it's bright enough in the sky that I can at least capture a little bit of the light, just to prove my point. So I don't look like an idiot for having driven to the mountains in the middle of the night to try and spot a satellite. What am I doing up here? Jesus, now when I say it out loud, Christ almighty. Now that is bonkers. Look. Wow. It just appeared out of nowhere. That is so... Okay, obviously not the most, incredible footage you're ever going to see of the International Space Station, but, I think I've proved the point. I think that's the main thing. There we go. It has just disappeared. I don't care if anyone thinks this is ridiculous, carry on. That was cool. I think that's incredible. A man-made object that's so big, and the light reflecting off it is so bright that with your naked eye you can see it. That is cool. Being able to look up into the sky and see something that far away, and knowing that there's people up there on board that looking down on us, I just find it absolutely incredible. You look up in the sky and you don't think anyone's looking back at you, but just there now, well, someone was. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stefan. Oh my God. Oh my God. I actually might cry. Like this doesn't happen here. This does not happen here. That is absolutely, oh my God, that's absolutely blown my socks off. That has turned into one of the most incredible nights. I'll never forget this. I will never forget this. This is mental. It's 1:15 midnight. I'm in the middle of the Dublin mountains and I'm stuck in a traffic jam. That's how many people have come out now to witness this. I'm spotting cars going by, and there's people who bundled their kids into the back of the car, obviously woken them up to say, we need to get out, we need to witness this, because this is not going to happen again, probably in our lifetime. Talk about your night taking a turn that you did not expect it to take. I mean, I came here tonight to try and see a bloody satellite. I'm after... This ended up being like a bit of history.